Salutations, everyone. Welcome to a little bit of bonus play here. It's not going to be super long, I don't think, but we'll see what happens. Instead of doing the stuff that I probably should do, like getting the bus ready for a trip this weekend, instead I decided to get some bonus play in. Just how I feel today. Okay, so let's... I'm actually really stuck on what to do here with Java. Because this is Java's trash can, right? The lizard folk longbow, but that's not what we want him to be using. I went ahead and I grabbed a Tensor's weapon box also. I'm a big fan of them for like quickly catching up. There they are. Quickly like catching up and getting characters like to a spot. They add something to the rewards. I don't think so. I wonder if the Calms of Valor are what people were grabbing out there, whatever they are, whatever those comms are. So anyway, I'm trying to decide if we want to spend a little bit of energy probably to get Java's weapon up a little bit, if Java's going to actually get played. Like taking his weapon to 5 is pretty good, right? Okay. So, Java is my debuffer. That's Shadow Device. Right? Like that's his primary focus in the world. So melee power, a attack and damage, MMR, and a PRR. So that leaves us with a little bit extra. But Java can steal these Threads of Fate just as easily as Sam. They go in a green bag for some reason? They did. Okay. Are any of these also Shatter Device? Yes. Yeah, we're not interested in that. Really, they don't have a Treachery Twilight Cloak. It's Dex. One against Mini's okay too, right? Oh, hang on. We actually have our doc, right? Let's see what our doc says, shall we? 4-piece or 5-piece. 4-piece, 1 against Mini. Nistles. So we can do a 4-piece Shatter Device now. And then when we get our other thing, we can slide in a 4-piece something else. So do we want a 4-piece Nistles now? Five-piece Nistles, 4-piece shatter device and 2 con raids on a 12. I don't have a 12. 12 is going to be a while. So the other option is Nistles, right? Really? Alright, over here we've got MMR rare, con rare, and that's really it right now for Nistles. We have a Sonic Absorb rare just for like any other rare, which is fine, I suppose. So we have 6 slots at the moment. Is that basically? Yeah, 6 slots. So 4 and a 2. What does 2 of this do? +1 to saving throws. We really need 4 to make this worth it. See what, if anything, this guy's got. Sonic Spell Absorb rare. So basically it's 2 MMR. There's no Shatter Devices in here. I don't have a lot in the way of shards. Strength shard, that's 1 million. That's 1 million. Okay, so we could grab a Sonic Absorb rare, which I think is fine. I didn't think these things went in there. Am I just silly and I can't find my yellow bag? Did I delete it by mistake? Oh my god, did I really? I better not have. I'm gonna be real mad. I think I did though. Oh no, it's here. Oh, I already had some. That makes sense. Okay. So do we want... Would we rather have an extra 100 hit points? $100 hit points and whatnot's pretty good, but these are all like not con stuff. Like those are both good. These are just fine. Yeah, it'd be 4 MMR. What's Java's melee power? It shouldn't be very high, right? No. Okay. Wow. Gear Tetris Part 2, man. Got a lot of dissolvers in here. Destroy. And then kits. We may need jeweler's kits, but that's not what I was looking for. Sentience toolkits is what I was looking for. Did I not get stuck back in there from Samus? Guess not. Snake bite. This one's not the worst. A 2-piece of this would be double strike and double shot, and that'd be 4 con. So we go like filigree and we go filigree and a weapon, and we do the 4-piece slot, and that's 8 con. Okay, I think it's fine. Okay. Now I'm really curious where I put it. There it is. Okay. Okay. So we go one of those here. Oh, no, not one of those there. Damn it. Let's go grab some sentience kits from Samus. I'm not sure this is correct, but I think it's close enough. I think y'all know what that means, or what it's all like to not know if you figured it out correctly. Yeah, they're all over here. And not that we're super interested in that, but I like to make sure that we've got rares in there at least. I don't mind some of them that much, but a bunch of them I want to be really careful to make sure that I have plenty of. Alright, speaking of, this thing is bound to account, right? Do we want to ship that over? It's already got a shattered device in it, right? Is it better than making one for Java himself? Probably not. Alright, so when you look for the Topaz of Damage and Topaz of Swiftness also. Alright, so there's a Swiftness. We've got a bunch of those. We can send that over. Although Java's got Bard spells, so he doesn't necessarily need that. guess I don't have another damage one over here. Yeah, I don't see a damage at all. And then we'll grab a couple of these just to make sure that Java's got access to them over there without having to change a bunch of things. There's my only damage, right? It's 3. Yeah, it's lame. I guess these sparks are probably fine to feed as well, right? Might as well just like clean up stuff, right? Take one of these snow peaks out, put it in there. I don't know if we're gonna use them. I don't know what the plan is gonna be, but we'll figure out something. Alright, the other things that we know is that Java doesn't have the hammer fist on him. For sure. I feel like this is Samus's family recruit sigil, but we'll pass it anyhow. Alright, and Java is charisma based, not the other stuff. And this is about a character now? Yeah. Boo. He doesn't have to stay dagger based though. For Java, I'm not worried about like just jumping into Slayer zones and going ham either. Java's job is to get to raid readiness, and raid prep is pretty much as quick as I can make him. So we're going to be doing some JavaBot stuff today. The easily distracted raids, which is the plans for tonight, are like Shroud and a couple other ones, like good ones. So like, yeah, they start with Legendary Shroud at 10 Eastern, 9. Yeah, so I'd probably leave a message in here. Or in the general chat. Oh, I need to figure out weapons too, especially if we're going to try to actually do something. It may be worth it for us to give up the dagger stuff. Did we already give up the dagger stuff? We did already give up the dagger stuff. So we don't have to do daggers. We can do any weapon. Right now we have this old Soroku and this old Kronk's Cruelty. Neither one of them are particularly great at smashing things or debuffing things. Yeah, I'm really not sure how this is supposed to go. Was this my Ring of the Stalker? Probably. Alright, so people have mentioned the Time Blade, the Epic Time Blade, as a potential weapon for getting things done. We also do have our Set of the Claw, but it's not really what we're looking for. Okay. So let's look at the Time Blade, the Epic Time Blade, see what that's like at level 20. I like that they've updated the teleport scrolls and made that also nice. Like, you actually want to go to those places to do things instead of just like, where's the quest at? Like, there's actual things to do. I think that's pretty nice. Look at this mother trucker right there. Alright. So let's take a look. Double Strike improves slow burst. Improve paralyzing. I mean, it's pretty good. We'd have to put up with being feather falling unless we switch our weapons around. So we already have a big double strike item. Like a 6 maybe, right? Yeah, 6. This would be like 5 double strike. Permanent freedom is okay, but permanent feather fall? So gross. Wait. Was that the wrong one? No. I just turned somehow. Alright. I think it's good enough, right? Is it? If our only requirement is two-handed, right? Two weapons. What is some of this other stuff? Like, this dagger's okay. It's not great. This is the same as this one, right? Basically. I think so. Do we want one of these? I don't think so. Sometimes looking through this gear is almost information overload. We have some of these type things. That does not seem good though. This would be okay. Alright. Let's try a Time Blade, see what it's like. Worst case scenario, we spend a bunch of money and move it back, right? And by money, I mean DDO points. Just to, like, see what's going on. There's a Vault of Night up. Are we flagged? Let's go see if we're flagged. Java leveled, right? So I should be flagged. It's not where I wanted to go, but I've teleported to the same place again. Let's just hit this button. Make sure that we get in before we worry about it. We'll just run. Hey guys. Let's go this way. If we can just keep not answering the questions that are bothering us, then we're in real good shape. Looks like we're good. Does not look great for us. Yeah. Also, I'm not sure, but I had potions on Java. I guess I don't have them on us now. This is the other thing we need to consider, right? If we put this in our here, which is our current plan. Okay. Looks like people are on their way here. Alright. Another thing that I don't know if I actually did. Yeah, I did. Okay. Soul Eater stuff needs to go on my bar, right? So I need to add consume. Was there other things that I needed to add that I didn't? Those are 2 frozen attacks. Now everything looks fine. So we have to... Alright, now we're good. Okay. Go this way and help out over here if necessary. I don't know, this is like a lot of experience to miss out on, so definitely glad we caught it when we did.
Can we need the third person on the lever?
Yeah, after playing with Samus, this damage is real bad. Was it like, what are these like? Just the conjured Shadow Blades? Let's go see. Not what I'd consider better. But again, this is a different style, right? My contribution to the parties and raids and stuff are not the same. Which does mean that I probably need to slot in the debuff stuff right away. Unless this level, like, these next couple levels just go really, really quick. Which it could. Like, maybe we just try to push through. And wait until 23. Because worst case scenario at 23, we can slam it into Caught in the Web weapon. Playing on EE is so weird compared to playing on Reaper. I still don't know. The Epic Time Blade might just be good enough. Just don't want it to be like like Samus right now, right? Where I'm just like, we can leave it on this. I need something good enough to leave it on until I farm up the appropriate weapons. Hey, Thought-Car. Vulnerability, Dust, and Ooze. Vulnerability may be covered by Race or on Knives, Pain. Dust is green steel, Ooze is green steel. What weapons do we want for our debuffer, guys? And do we want to just go ahead and use make a Time Blade and Epic Time Blade now? Sure. Alright, Astral Diamonds are on sale, as well as Slayer pots, but not XP pots. The Toucan is on sale. Do I have a Toucan? I don't. I'm a sucker for a Toucan. Yeah. There we go. XP potions are not on sale. If I wanted to grab like a big XP, it'd be half of what we have. So I think this will just be enough experience, right? I don't have any of the smaller XP boosts on Java. don't know where they're at, like how close they are. Looks like they're working their way through over here. I don't know, kids. I'm still debating on the items hard and fast. I take any advice that you guys may have. Slow burst on the Time Blade seems fine. Not great, but fine. I feel like we need the Shatter Device in sooner than later. We didn't grab the right things out of the bank. That one can just go away, though. This one cannot go away. Alright. Yeah, this is going to hit the con in it. This will get the Shatter Device. We can stop screwing around with the Nistles. And then... do we just... slow burst. Epic slow burst. Alright, what else is kind of listed as a debuffing weapon? Did the article say? Weapons with fetters. So what had fetters? Something went off and I was making sure I didn't get murdered here.
The North Portal conduit blazes with channeled energy. Months later, two loud crackling noises echo throughout the vault. Subsonic cuts off abruptly as several force barriers
Okay. Fetters. So I need a raid weapon, basically. Pain's a dagger. Strahd weapon. We're not bastard sorting, and we're not too hot to handling. We're far away from that. There's a short sword from Too Hot to Handle with it. Oh, that'd be sweet, actually. And then when you finish it, it can get feathers, or it can get this. Pain, question mark? I don't know, I'm just looking. Remember, this is Java, not Samus. So Java is my debuffer, and I'm just looking for debuffer weapons. I followed basically the plan over here in that debuffer guild. Yeah. Yeah, Pain was on the list. This seems like not likely. Also seems not likely. Flow. Oh, I have a flow. That's like the Curse of Strahd bow, right? Or Rapier. This would be okay. Alright, so the raids that we're looking to do tonight are Shroud, Vision of Destruction, Master Artificer, maybe Lord of Blades, maybe Druid and the Dryad and the Druid. Are any of these things from there? A Kukri? From Project Nemesis? Gross. We definitely don't want this thing, though, right? This thing is just bad. Yeah. Huh, okay. Do we need...
The Drow of Memphis, Vale stands here, taut and ready for action.
Lamplighter's great. I'm not, like, everything's set up for slash or piercing, right?
Grand artifact
Piercing and slashing, one of the two.
cost fortunes to construct. It seems impossible that only a third of the gate's power is generated here.
I have a D-door, mate. No. I guess he doesn't care about D-door. Oh, it does say it's piercing bludgeoning. It's a Morning Star. Ah. It looked like a mace. And it uses impact. Another two ought to handle. Alright, but basically I need to look for things with this feather in it.
Fire cable, it seems, flanking it right to
Can do that.
the machinery below us.
Well, you're definitely debuff. You'd rather debuff weapon than a type of damage you spec in. It's true, but there's a lot of debuff weapons, right? Finding one that makes sense for how you spec makes sense, right? Like, it's not a matter of which one I picked. I just don't have anything. But I've already spec'd in a particular way, so I might as well think anyway, didn't I? Maybe I didn't take a... Maybe I didn't take a thing, so we can just do whatever. Lamplighter comes with VOD and comes on feathers already on it, no result. Well, that'd be perfect if one dropped. I was just debating on whether or not I would spend points on it. Remember? Like, is it good enough that I want to put off putting my filigree in something now while we're leveling up? So I have this guy. Right? And if I get flagged for the Shroud today before the Shroud raid, which is going to be my goal, right, then you don't hit your filigree till 29. That's part of my question. So normally I would be I'm not that way because I like experimenting with them. It's my few little bits and bobs that I actually feel like I get to experiment with the high level stuff because I'm just not there very long. But because Java is a person that's going to sit there and do raid things for a long time, maybe that'll be better. Could somebody in there pick it up? There must be these guys. Oh, Sama, while you're here, buddy, I need a response. Some friends of mine have started, like, really taking a hard dump on what they like to call thoughts and prayers. Okay. Let's get this stuff broken. Something. I feel like that might have been my fault, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, maybe not. I had a little bit of spot lag there when I tried to start. No, like, oh, I understand people with that don't value thoughts and prayers. They think it has no value, so they make fun of it or whatever. But I feel like I've seen this person in particular ask for thoughts before, like good thoughts or good vibes or whatever. I may have been a hair early. I just need something along the lines of, like, you'll still have them. Oops. I missed it. I'm sorry. I just wasn't paying attention at all. At least I own it. Like, we've only missed once, so... But anyway, I just need something to be like, my thoughts and prayers will be here for you when you need them. You know what I mean? I don't know. Something that summarizes the idea that I realize you don't find these things important, but the people who do find them important find them very important. And someday, when you do want them, I have a couple of friends that almost... This is not where I parked my car. Yeah, they're... I have a couple of friends who are. I don't think this guy in particular is. But the people who are definitely latching onto it definitely are. And that's one of the things that I really don't understand. Like, you think it's worthless, that's fine, I get it. But if somebody else thinks it's important, shouldn't you give them some slack? What am I talking about? I just turned in. A friend of mine posted one of those, like, in my opinion, like a Facebook post, basically taking a dump on thoughts and prayers. Which, again, as I mentioned before, I feel is a little ironic because he has asked for, like, positive vibes to go his way around certain situations. And I could just do what I've been doing, which is a nothing, but I feel like he has a lot of friends that are religious and no one's saying anything. I feel like somebody needs to step up and say something. I don't want to go in there yet. I don't want to go in there yet. Okay. So I have to hit this thing, right? So, people should be doing reasonable damage. Like, even if I'm not doing anything overly impressive. Yeah, I don't have, like, the other things yet. So one of the weapons is going to be, like, ooze or something. That's the other thing I got to figure out. I got to start figuring out green steel weapons. Samus has got a bunch of mats. So I guess the first thing I need to do is move that stuff over, huh? Figure out how it works. This would not be the worst. Anyway, welcome back, Billy. People are going. I guess I'll go to the far one. There's a fast person with D-Door. Hope somebody besides me comes out here. Let's see. Fascinate? That's not Fascinate. Fascinate? Ice is still up. Fire's up again. Alright, go over there and help. Okay. D-Door on mine. I actually forgot I could do this. Forgot that we were in a setting where I can heal myself. I just never play at this setting. Alright, do I need to hit any of these buttons? I need to sing this song, right? That's everything I got at the moment. It's not a lot, really. Those are all the debuffs and buffs that I got, right? Wipe. Red Dragon Scale, take that. Some Vault Runes, I guess we'll take that too. Oh, an Epic Helm of the Dragon. Is that a thing now? Look like Doesn't look like anything else dropped, really. Some eyes. That was a big pile of experience, though, for what was supposed to just be us basically logging in and screwing around with gear. Take care, all. Alright. Okay, before we run off to Meridia and try to do the 2 flagging quests, which I don't think we did on while we were leveling up. We should have. I mean to. I try to do them while I level up, but I feel like that one we just got in a roll with a bunch of people and we just didn't slow down. Okay. Alright, so I definitely want to take the time to do this really quickly. Before I forget. Yeah, that bow's good. We don't want to just throw this in the garbage. Yeah, Java did have some. They're just up here. Exactly where they're supposed to go. Wait, did you not eat your +2 enhancement tome, Java? Inherent racial. He's only got 1. I don't think we need a second one right now, though, on Java, do we? Something to think about. Part of the reason we're taking Java to do this is because he doesn't need that much extra work to do things. Not really. Yeah, all 7s. So these things are probably going to go when we decide to dust off another Samus. Just hit 30. Just turned in my 30. I'm not. Java is level 20. And Samus we played with a little bit today, but we really just focused on gear. Alright. Excuse me, everybody. Looks like the boss is here. 1 second. Alright, everybody. It looks like I am being called away. The wife would like to go get some breakfast. or lunch, I guess, in her case. So we're gonna go do that. This was a bonus. Bonuses, bonuses, right? So the plan will be to come back tonight, try to get shroud flagged. So anyone who wants to help me get a quick shroud flag when we come in, that'd be great. Try to get that stuff done so we can catch the legendary shroud raid. We'll have to move some shroud stuff over from Samus to Java and take a look at crafting shroud gear. It doesn't have to be done yet, but we need to look at it. So we're going to explore a couple of these things, and then once I kind of get the hang of them, we'll take a look at it. I might even watch some of Voodoo's training videos on Green Steel or whatever. Might be really good. Alright, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Sorry for the short one, but bonus stream is bonus, right? Alright, everybody. Peace. Much love. We'll see you guys in a couple.